Next, Straw Hat crew member. Now, the main characters of the story known as One Piece, I believe the greatest series of all time. Now, that's just an opinion, but the main characters are the Straw Hat Pirates. And during the journey of One Piece, we have seen new members of the Straw Hat Pirates. And it's been a long time. Let's be honest here. It's been a long time since we actually got a new Straw Hat. The last Straw Hat we received was Brooke. But ever since I've been on YouTube, there's been a whole debate on who's going to be the new Straw Hat. This has gone back for years. Who's going to be the next Straw Hat? Oda said this, Oda said that. Now, honestly, when it comes to the new Straw Hats, I do believe that there's going to be multiple new Straw Hats, not just one. And I think they're going to be relatively during the close time from the things I've read in articles. So I think they're going to be close in time where they join. It's not going to be like one person joins and then like a couple of years later another character joins. I believe they'll be close in time. First character I want to talk about is Trafalgar Law, or Trafalgar D Law, or Trafalgar D Wattel Law, whatever you want to say his name is. Law is a character that has been debated for a long time as joining the Straw Hat Pirates, and I'll be honest here, I love Law as a character, but I've been totally against this for many reasons. One reason is, what's he gonna be, the doctor? Well, we got Chopper here, and Chopper's dream is to become, he's probably trying to be the greatest doctor, the cure of everything. Chopper will obtain that, and Law, let's be honest here, it's gonna be kind of OP having Law on our crew. Like, this guy is already a captain of his own crew. He's rivaling Luffy in strength. Luffy is above him as of now, but he is one of the top Worst Generation members. It doesn't seem likely that Law will join the crew, but I know he's one of the fan favorites. He's second most loved character in the latest poll, so Law is a fan favorite character, but I don't see him join the Straw Hat Pirates. It doesn't make sense to me. People have been comparing Goldie Roger and Whitebeard to Luffy and Law. I've seen it many times and they say Kid is Shiki. Law not on the crew, I don't believe it. The next character I want to talk about is Bartow Bartolomeo, and this character, I feel like recently, once the Grand Fleet has pretty much been etched in stone with these sake cups, I thought the Bartow discussion would end, but there's some people who actually think that Bartow still has a chance of joining the Straw Hat crew, and I just don't see him meshing well. Now, when I first was in Dressrosa, I believed that he would be a great Straw Hat, but thinking about it, he's a fanboy, he's a fan, and you know what people say, when you hang around your idols a lot, it starts to diminish because you start to see the true behavior, and he idolizes these Straw Hat Pirates, every single Straw Hat. He can't even sit in the same room as him. His mouth is watering when he saw Zoro do some epic stuff cutting Pika. Is Luffy, he can't even talk to Luffy, he's blushing, man. Bartow is a fanboy of the Straw Hat Pirates. Let's just be honest here, Bartow is kind of emulating what we are, because we're fans of the One Piece series and the Straw Hat Pirates are the main characters, so we are technically fanboys of the Straw Hat Pirates. But when it comes to the story, I think Bartow is great as a Grand Fleet. He could be the leader of the Grand Fleet for all we know, but as a Straw Hat Pirate, I just don't see it happening. A recent one I seen was Jewelry Bonnie, and this is kind of close to the Law thing, which why I don't see is happening. But people said Jewelry Bonnie, she lost her crew, she has the same appetite as Luffy, and Sanji could cook for her. There's many weird reasons why they want Jewelry Bonnie on the crew, but I don't see this happening because, first of all, Jewelry Bonnie is incredibly strong, so if she joins the crew, she's already gonna be top tier when she comes on the crew. Let's be honest here, people have been sleeping on Jewelry Bonnie. She has an OP power, a hacks power, she could do a lot of crazy things. Now, honestly, there's whole things about Tea Party, she's gonna be there, Big Mom relationship, who knows. There's a lot of mysteries when it comes to Jewelry Bonnie, but why does it have to be with her joining the Straw Hat Pirates? I just don't see this happening. Oda etched the Worst Generation. We have Zoro and Luffy as pretty much the only Straw Hat Pirates that are part of the Worst Generation, and I see this most likely staying the same. I don't see any Worst Generation member actually joining the crew, so Bonnie, I do not see her joining the Straw Hat Pirates. Now, for you anime onlys, you just recently saw Carrot from the Zoe arc, and honestly, I'm not going to go too in depth with Carrot because I don't want to spoil anything, but Carrot, there's many things I want to say. I'm going to leave for another video because this is something that deserves a whole video, but it's a toss-up. I have two different opinions on Carrot. One crazy one I've seen is Smoker and Tashigi. I've seen this as them joining the Straw Hat Pirates, and I'm just like, what? Like, I'm scratching my head. I'm thinking, like, what world does this make sense? Like, Smoker is the guy who's been chasing Luffy since Log Town. Zoro and Tashigi's relationship, it would just be awkward if they were on the Straw Hat Pirate crew. Like, at least say Grand Fleet or something, and that's even a reach. But the Straw Hat Pirates, I've seen that. I have disagreed with that. I've seen that. Like, people try to put that out there. It makes sense, man. I'm like, no, this does not make sense. It's too out there, it's too crazy, And honestly, I've said some crazy things, but I feel like Smoker and Tashigi will not even be close to be a Straw Hat Pirate. Now, two characters I want to talk about is Vivi and Rebecca. Now, firstly with Vivi, we know Vivi was with the Straw Hat Pirates for multiple arcs. Yes, she was with the Straw Hat Pirates from Reverse Mountain all the way to Alabasta. You could say Whiskey Peak because that's when she actually joined them, but I'll say Reverse Mountain because she was first introduced during Reverse Mountain arc. But yes, she was with the Straw Hat Pirates for multiple arcs. We've seen the relationship. She was a great character. Let's be honest, she's in a lot of people's favorite female characters in One Piece. Now for me, she's probably number 4. I have definitely Robin, Nami, Boa Hancock as my top 3, but then I have Vivi. Vivi is definitely one of the loved characters in One Piece in the fandom. A lot of people have been shipping her. It's crazy. A lot of weird fandom for Vivi. But let's be honest here, Vivi, let's leave that for the Reverie. I don't see Vivi joining the Straw Hat Pirates. The window kind of closed. She'll always be a friend of ours with the whole X thing, one of the greatest moments in One Piece when they're putting their hands up. But a Straw Hat Pirate, that window, that ship has sailed. I do not see it happening. I'll go to Rebecca. Rebecca, during the whole Dressrosa arc, there was this whole thing about Rebecca's joining. That got cancelled out real quickly as we've seen with the finale. But I wanted to mention her because there was huge theories on Rebecca joining the Straw Hat Pirates, and Rebecca became the most hated One Piece character, so it's hilarious. Now finally, the time has come. The last two, I want to discuss the last two characters in which people have been discussing. Will they join? Like recently, I've been seeing these two characters are the number 1 people in which they have been discussing they want to join the Straw Hat Pirates, and I have crazy opposite opinions on these two characters, but let's start about talking about it. Caesar. Now Caesar has been a character that has been out there for a while. Now Caesar, I'll be honest here, I love Caesar as a character. He's badass, yo. He's epic. He's evil. Let's be honest, he's an evil character. He does not care what he does. But let's be honest here, when it comes to Caesar, when it comes to the Straw Hat Pirates, even remember what Sanji said to Virgo. Sanji said to Virgo, Luffy hates that kind of person, the person who would take out their own Nakama. And Caesar did exactly that in front of Luffy's face, and Luffy was so pissed. He didn't give a crap about the kidnapping thing. He wrecked Caesar, Grizzly, Magnum. Now understand that. That's one thing that Luffy was pissed off what Caesar did. Secondly, Caesar intended, first of all, he did experiments on children, and he intended to kill these children because he knew these experiments, they would not last, and these children would die, and Law and Chopper combined, saving Law mostly, but yeah, they combined and saved the children. But Caesar intended on killing these children. And thirdly, I want to say this. We've seen Caesar, he has the cojones to screw over Big Mom. So he has the cojones to screw over Big Mom. What makes you think he won't screw over Luffy? Like, that's my question to people who think Caesar's gonna join the crew. What makes you think? Now, this whole thing about his dream of being the greatest scientist, I just do not see it happening. Caesar's been disrespected on the Straw Hat Pirate crew. They don't even see him as a legit guy, yo. They calling him nicknames. Well, the nicknames is not a big deal, but still, Caesar is a guy that he in his core is evil. I like that about him, but that's not gonna mesh well with the Straw Hat Pirates, and I disagree with the Straw Hat Pirate Caesar thing. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, the ones that most of the One Piece fan base have been going back and forth, just like the Caesar one. I've seen people love the Caesar one. I've seen people say no to Caesar. I've seen people love this one and some people say hate this one, and I'm talking about Jinbei. You've seen the picture in front of you. I believe that Jinbei is a better choice becoming a Straw Hat Pirate. Now, I do believe there's going to be another Straw Hat Pirate. It might be a new character we haven't seen yet. It might be someone we have seen. But when it comes to Jinbei, I believe Jinbei will be the next Straw Hat crew member. There's so many things leading up to it. Fishman Island, everything Jinbei has done for Luffy. Luffy said to himself, Jinbei said himself, you still will offer me a chance to join your crew? I will say yes, but let me finish up my things that I have to do. And that was, of course, with Big Mom and the situation there, Fishman Island. Even King Neptune gave his blessing. Yes, the King Neptune gave his blessing to Jinbei. People have been asking about the Sun Pirates. I've said it many times, the Sun Pirates do not want to be pirates, they're former slaves. It makes total sense for Jinbei to join the Straw Hat Pirates, and I believe this will happen. People will go at me. I'm telling you right now, yo, Jinbei will join the Straw Hat Pirates. I even have future battles for Jinbei to fight. It's gonna happen. People who have been fighting it, don't fight it, man. Jinbei is hilarious, he's epic, and he's an amazing character who's done so much for Luffy, and I can't wait to see him donning that Straw Hat Pirates colors. Well, they don't really wear colors, but just being on the crew itself is like wearing colors. That's pretty much it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I want to see what everybody thinks of these selections, and honestly, I want to see who you think is joining the Straw Hat Pirates. Now, I was kind of strongly opinionated when I was talking about Caesar the Clown, but I'll be honest here, that's just an opinion of mine. I've been hiding. I really do not like the Caesar Clown going to Straw Hat Pirates. I like him as a character as he right now. He can maybe even even help the Straw Hat Pirates, ally with them. But as a Straw Hat Pirate, I do not see that happening. But tell me who you think is never going to join the crew and who you think is definitely going to join the crew, because this is just strong opinions. I want to see everyone what they think. Like and share if you enjoy. Like and share only if you enjoyed. And subscribe for more One Piece videos. I'm the Legend Mac, and I'm gone.